You see pros like at least once a year.
I got video of Gary Player's swing last year. It was sick.
Sick, dude. Anyways,
I'll put
it right here.
I'm like, I know Tiger Woods, and that's about all I got.
Last time we were in here was that like for the hot dog day, and it was
dog
my
crow.
favorite.
Saw the clip.
dog crow.
Dog crow.
Dog crow.
Dog crow.
Dog crow. Dog crow. Dog crow. Put it in your mouth. Dog crow. Dog crow. Dog crow. Dog crow. Dog crow. Dog crow.
People were ordering like one different cocktails, and he goes, so nobody wants a Coors Light. Cool, love it, sweet. Hi, this is Katie. We are at Bellhop Tiki Bar here in the East Village of Des Moines, and we're here with the Poor People Podcast. I'm gonna start by making a Painkiller. This is one of our probably most popular cocktails, classic Tiki cocktail. Got dark Pusser's rum that we use for that. A little bit of house-made toasted coconut syrup, and then pineapple juice, a little bit of OJ as well. This is one that we don't actually shake. We need to get a little bit of frothiness on the top there, so we use our flash blenders. A couple pineapple leaves, make it cute. Now this is gonna be the key ingredient to really finish it off. We just douse it with nutmeg, and then we'll finish it off with a little bendy straw. And that is gonna be our Painkiller. Okay. Don't mind if I do. Oh, it's such a good one.
So my name's Ellie. We're gonna be making the pillow talk today. So we use in-house made pistachio vodka. This is our pistachio cream. We use a little bit of amaretto, definitely get that sweetness in there. Some lemon juice and some orange juice. This one we make probably about 1,000 times a night, which is really great, but it's super good. Shake it up a little bit. Then we just top this off with some dried limes. And that's it.
Slam it.
Slam it. Definitely one of my favorites.
All right, awesome. We did it.
You lead the way.
You guys ready?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. All right. Welcome to Poor People. I'm your host, Jaydn.
I'm Ellie.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Bradley.
And we are your poor people today. And we are here at Bellhop and with Katie and Ellie. And yeah, dude, we're really stoked to be here. We've been trying to be here for like a long time, actually.
I know.
Pretty much since we started.
Troy's been talking about it a lot too, and he's like, who wants to do it? And I was like, I'm down. I'm always down to do it. But
Yeah.
Troy, of course, he wanted to be like, no, I'm camera shy and didn't want to get on camera.
I was forced into this.
You were forced?
I wasn't sure if he was gonna pull up a cuck chair and like just watch the entire time, or if
That's why I was like, leave.
Yeah. I definitely thought he was going to watch the whole time. He's probably still back there. I
He's
bet.
actually like just watching the cameras.
Yeah, we gave him a monitor that he has. Well, all right, awesome. Let's learn like a little bit about you guys. Whoever wants to go first, but just kind of tell us like how you started in the service industry and how you got here to Bellhop.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll start first.
Yeah.
I started in the service industry when I was in college. I got a little taste of it, and I was like, why didn't I do this earlier? I always thought about serving like in high school and stuff, but for some reason it kind of scared me a little bit. I don't know why. But once I did it, I was like, this is fun. Like, I like it. I like to meet all these people. It helped me a lot with just like interpersonal skills, you know, small talk, things like that. But I ended up starting out straight at the bottom as a host. Quickly was like, this is boring. And then I moved up serving. I was at a restaurant called Mellow Mushroom, which was super cool in Iowa City. It's not there anymore, RIP. But was serving there and always wanted to get into bartending. So I came to Des Moines and after college and was working at a full-time job and missed the hustle of it all and, you know, the extra money and the fun money on top of it. So I started serving at a bar that's also not there anymore called the Keg Stand.
Oh, yeah.
And was there for a couple years, and they just never really wanted to let me bartend for some reason. They said they were like, no, you're too crazy. And I'm like, well, isn't that kind of what you want? I don't know.
That's like a recipe for a perfect bartender.
Exactly. I'm like, you have 85 beer on tap here. Like, I know all of it. Like, stop hiring outside bartenders. Just let me move up. But I had a friend that was managing a restaurant in Ankeny. It was called the Whiskey House. Also not there anymore. But I learned all about craft cocktails there.
I was
It's like a
gonna say,
Everywhere she works
common
closes.
denominator.
Well, I always leave before it closes, so maybe it's just because I'm
Weird.
not there anymore. You know, that might be
convenient
why
for
it is.
She just starts the fire.
Yeah. She
they're
doesn't
like-
stick around for the fire.
You know what? I'll take it. If I'm the downfall, sure, whatever. But learned about all the craft cocktails there. You know, all the whiskeys, and really fell in love with that side of it. And then started working at Revival House, which is actually where I met Ellie, which is another tiki bar in the Des Moines area. Little less volume, little smaller space. Came over here to Bellhop, and I've been here for 3 years now. And you know, having that tiki experience was awesome. I love, you know, the art of it all. You know, it's not just constantly making vodka sodas, constantly pouring beers, which, don't get me wrong, if you want a vodka soda or a beer, absolutely, especially if I'm in the weeds. Music to my ears. But yeah, that's really what got me in the industry. I've always kind of done it on the side part-time, but it's good to have that extra experience. It's keeps me out of trouble on the weekends too. You know, I can make money and hang out with my friends and meet a bunch of people without going out and spending all my money all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So
Do you think, like, I feel like I work more on weekends for that reason specifically.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather make money than just spend all my money.
That's why I work on like holidays and stuff. 'cause,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
absolutely. That's
Right.
really what my main reason for it was just because I'm like, well, I want to go out, but I don't want to spend all my money. So it's like, find a place where you can also go out, maybe, you know, have a couple shots behind the bar, maybe a few, and, you know, have your friends and your family here and have other friends come see you while you're working and make money instead of spending money is really been my main driver for it too.
I love how you differentiated like a couple and a few.
Two or
Just a
three.
couple to a few, you know.
It's open to interpretation.
You mentioned like when you first, like, before you got into the service industry, you were kind of like scared to get into it. Like,
Yeah.
what were you scared of? Like, what was intimidating?
I don't know. I think like, because I worked at, you know, Hy-Vee, typical Iowa kid growing up in high school. Hy-Vee was my first job.
Working at a grocery store.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't really know what scared me. I think it was just, you know, the like being on your feet all day, being, you know, having different conversations with so many different people, and I don't really know what scared me about it, but I was always like, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it. And then when I went to college, you know, I was focused for the most part on classes and stuff, and then I was like, well, I also
couple
want to
or a
go
few
out.
classes.
Yeah, a couple or a few, exactly. But then I had some friends that were working at this restaurant, and they were like, I was doing an internship in a sales environment too, and my main thing was I felt that I wasn't able to have like those small talk conversations. I was like, I need to get better at this because like I know I'm good at it, but like for some reason on the phones, like it's just not translating. And then when I started serving, it just really started flowing. And I think that that's one thing that helps when, like, I know I see all the memes about, oh, every bartender is going from bartending to sales to real estate to, you know, all this other stuff. But I think that's why. It's because you've got all these personal conversations with people that's quick. It's, you know, you're fast paced. You're getting surface level conversations, but then when you have those regulars coming in, you've got the deeper level as well, which is ideally kind of what happens in like a sales environment too. So,
Yeah.
but I don't know why I was scared. I think I was just in my head, you know, a young, anxious
Yeah.
Katie, and
I was
she grew up.
definitely like very intimidated to get into the service industry at first because it was more or less like, I don't think I have the skills to like
Yeah.
be a server or, you know, or like remember a menu or anything like that. And so I definitely like relate with that for sure.
Yeah. But I definitely tell people, you know, especially like when my younger brothers were in high school, I'm like, you should go to a restaurant and
Yeah.
serve. You should try to do this. Because like the money is just so much better to, you know, than just making $8 an hour at Hy-Vee.
Right.
You know, you're there for 10 hours. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
But you could work a dinner shift at, you know, a restaurant in your hometown and walk out with $200-$400. And so I think it's a great thing for anybody to get into when they're young. And, you know, some of us just never get out of it because they love it so much.
It also just develops a certain level of empathy.
Absolutely.
Towards other people.
For sure, yeah.
And just reality about, because everybody goes out to bars, everybody goes out to restaurants, you know. But you can always tell those people that have never worked in the service industry.
for sure,
So,
for
and I
sure.
never want to be those people. So.
Yeah, we complain about those people a lot
Yeah.
on this podcast. Okay, what about you, Ellie? How'd you get started and how'd you get to here?
Well, so Revival was my first job. I was a cocktail server.
First job ever?
No, not ever.
Okay.
I worked at Scooter's Coffee, so I was a barista. So I always when I was getting older, I was like, I kind of want to bartend and learn all that. And then I started working there as a cocktail server, and they kind of just put me behind the bar one day, and that was pretty much it. After that, I was there for a year. Made really good friends there, obviously. Still friends with her 4 years later.
Is that how you got the job here? Or did you guys apply at the same time?
Yes.
No, I'm only 23, so
She's a young
wasn't
one.
able
She
to-
was 19 when she started bartending.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So I definitely was grateful for the experience that I got
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've always wondered, so you obviously, you weren't able to drink. So when someone was just like, how was this cocktail? It's like, I don't know. I'm a child.
I definitely tried to not lie a little bit, but I would do my best with
Yeah.
I kind of made it as a joke too. It's kind of nice. I don't know. It was funny when they were like, you don't even know what it tastes like. I'm like, but I'm sure it's really good. So just trust me on that.
Yeah.
I've been told.
Everybody really, they love it.
We had this sheet that was spicy and strong or sweet and say, you know,
Yeah.
so that's what that's.
Okay.
Yeah. I could do a little straw test or whatever, but other than that, and then after Revival, I went to, I think it was the New Northwestern, which is down the street over here too, which was a good bar, also a cocktail bar, which I kind of just enjoy being creative with it and finding new stuff and that was always what I wanted to do. And so after that, I went to Mulberry Street, which is also a fancy bar. That was a good bar to work at, especially working at inside of a hotel too.
Yeah.
You see a lot of people, you definitely get that experience that you don't normally get at other places because people from all out of town are staying there.
How different is that experience, working behind a bar at a hotel compared to working here?
Well, there especially was a lot not saying this place is not classy whatsoever, but this that was a very the people that stayed there. It's one of our nicer hotels in Des Moines,
Right.
and so it was definitely just the people that came in were artists or something like that. So that was always cool to
A lot
hear
of
their
business
stories.
people.
A lot of business people. They have
probably
weddings
had,
there
events
too.
and-
Yeah.
So did you see famous artists?
I never was able to. I always somehow missed it, which was the most annoying thing ever because they'd be like, "Oh, so and so was here this morning." And I'm like, "Oh,
You're
that's
cool.
cool.
Wish you could've
Where
told
was
me.
I?
Wish I could have been there."
Nobody wanted to text me,
Yeah, no.
let me know. I could have been there in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I met famous golfers, but
Yeah, who cares?
nobody
It doesn't even matter.
Nobody
Doesn't
What
even
are their
matter.
names?
Mike got really excited about
the
that
only
one.
people that cared was my dad, and that was it because he golfs, and that was
Yeah, the only one that cares here is our producer. So.
well, it was really cool. I wish I would have been there too.
He's
It
real
was-
quiet. right now.
I wish I would have been there too. That would have been really cool.
Well, you see pros at least once a year at the
charity classes.
Yeah.
Oh
The
yeah.
principal charity. Yeah, that's
He's
when
like,
they came.
Oh,
yeah.
that's nothing.
I got video of Gary Player's swing last year. It was sick.
Sick, dude.
Don't know
Anyways,
who
No idea who that is.
I'll put that right here.
I'm like, I know Tiger Woods, and that's about all I got.
Adam Sandler. I know Happy
Adam
Gilmore.
Sandler, yep.
That's
that's
Tiger
it.
Woods and his daddy.
Okay, you said you really like making cocktails. Do you just what do you like about it?
I don't know. It's I like to have somebody try it,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, this is really good," and then some people don't like that. I know you don't. If somebody asks, "Can you just make me a shot?" I'm like, "Yeah,"
Yeah.
instead of pouring a rum mix.
Yeah, I really don't mind when someone is just just make me something.
Yeah,
And-
I think it's fun to just
Yeah.
come up with something random, especially here we have so many different liquors and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's nice to be able to try all of that.
Yeah.
So if I was at your bar right now and I was like, just make me something, like what would be the first thing you would make?
Well, if you want to, I always ask like what kind of alcohol they want. Like
Rumplemans.
That is never what people tell us. It's always like
the only thing you're getting is just
You're
I don't
not
know.
mixing
I like
it.
everything.
maybe
I
I'll
like-
shake it for you.
I don't know. What's your favorite drink? You don't want that.
Yeah, I just say I drink Jameson. So
Everybody judges me for the Fernet, which is
Yeah.
I was so happy when you said you like Fernet too, because
I don't like Fernet,
I love Fernet.
Yeah, let me rephrase that.
but I definitely wanted it more than the Jameson.
Yeah.
I'm not hungover today. I'm totally fine, you guys.
Man.
makes you feel something.
For some reason,
More.
Fernet seemed like it would be easier, and then as soon as it hit, I was just like, "Whoa, fuck!"
Probably
Maybe I should have done
wasn't.
Jameson.
I do like Fernet though. We only have Malort at the bar that I work
Ugh.
at, and so like
People get those confused.
I
which
know.
I don't get it.
Well, one has a degree, the other doesn't.
is that how you explain
Yeah,
it?
Fernet is just Malort that went to college.
Okay, that's a new one
I
for
agree with
me.
That's pretty
yeah.
good.
I stole that from Hunter.
I'm gonna steal that from you now. So.
No, yeah, please.
Shout out Hunter. So no, I guess the reason I was asking about the cocktails is because like you guys have amazing cocktails here,
yeah.
and I know like when I get cocktails, like it is fun to make, but then once you get all of them like in a well that are all cocktails, like you do here basically, at that point, that's when I'm like, fuck, dude, this is a lot to make at
Yeah.
one. So like, how do you guys like go through your flow of like bartending when primarily all you make is like really craft cocktails? Is it like more stressful?
I've
like,
seen how busy this place gets.
oh,
and, like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to
yeah.
know is like, because I freak out if people are even ordering like 7 Coors Lights.
yeah.
7 Coors Lights. I'm,
I'm
like,
like,
you
oh,
got
man,
it. I
I'm
am
busy.
ready for this.
I feel like once you get in the groove of it,
Yeah.
like it makes it way better. And like here, it's like we just have fun with it, especially like just making those cocktails. You can like, I don't do flair whatsoever, but it's kind
No.
of fun with like our shakers and stuff that you just kind of get in the groove and like.
Yeah. Do flair bartenders like primarily have to work in like non-craft cocktail bars? I never even thought about that until now. Because like it already takes so long to make cocktails.
I don't have time
you're
for
putting
If you have
flair.
flair
I'm
on
like,
top of that.
Well, yeah.
The
The
way
people
I
want there,
s-
especially here, because it is like people want their drinks immediately, and I'm
Yeah.
like, well, do you realize
Oh my
there's like
gosh.
700 ingredients that
Yeah,
go into this?
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
And you
I
have to
guess like
garnish.
anytime I've come here and it's like I can see how busy it is. I'm just like I'm expecting to have a longer wait time
Yeah.
for my
Right.
drink, and
But people that aren't in the industry probably don't realize.
Right.
Yeah.
All of that,
They'll like
but-
be sitting, you'll have 4 shakers full of different
it's
drinks
like I
that you're
ordered
making.
one of
Yeah.
everything. I don't
4
understand why it's
different-
taking more than
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah. And 4 different mugs in front of you, and then you've got people on the sides of you still waving at you, being like, I'm waiting. I'm like,
I'm always
I
like,
see you.
look.
We'll get there. Like,
Look right
these
here.
take time. I think, yeah, it's really just getting into the groove of it. And like, once you know the specs, and like, I've been here for a long time now where it's just like muscle memory. And we try to set everything up well to where it's easy to quickly flow through it. It does take some time. But a lot of people do, there's always gonna be people that are gonna be kind of assholes about it. But a lot of people do respect the art behind it. And like, I've had people just sit there and like just stare at me and watch me while I'm making these drinks, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're so good at this!
Like,
Like,
you
should."
remember all of that?
Yeah, and I'm like, it's really not that
You're like,
hard.
shut up.
You know, literally though.
Trying to remember it.
Literally though, but you know, at the end of the day, I'd rather have somebody say that to me than, you know, something
sure.
Yeah,
rude. It is kind of
absolutely.
nice to hear that, because I don't really think of it as, I mean, it is an art form, whatever, but I'm not doing it for the creative of it. You know, I'm doing
Yeah.
it because I'm good at it and I enjoy it and it makes me some good money. But people seeing that side of it, it is cool to see them understanding that this is not easy.
Right.
But then you have the people come in and like a bachelorette party, and I'm going to make it easy on you. I'll take 9 mojitos. And it's like, oh, it sounds easy, but
20
it's
lemon
like,
drops.
let me pick apart all this mint and
Yeah.
throw it in here.
Yeah.
So it does take time, but
Yeah.
we do get very, very busy. I say it is a high volume bar here. It's kind of a speed craft cocktail bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like how
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. Like we were talking about intimidating. Like you guys, what you guys do behind here is very intimidating to me. I don't know if it is for you, Bradley.
Oh,
but, like,
absolutely.
yeah, dude.
It's like, yeah, I can crank out, just like 20 vodka Red Bulls,
Right.
but like
Absolutely.
like in that time it would take me to make like 20 of those. I don't even know if I can get one cocktail out.
Yeah.
We make primarily bombs where I work, and so like I'll have people order like. Oh, this is another thing. Okay, so I'll have people order like one bomb, a different bomb, a different bomb, a different bomb.
Oh, yeah.
And then I get stressed out at that. And like I don't do it very often, but when I am busy, sometimes I'll be like, can you guys just all order one bomb?
Yeah.
Make it easier on everybody.
And I even like hate saying that too, because I feel like it's not what the customer wants, and I want to make sure that they get what they want.
Yeah.
But like, I'm also like, sometimes I'm too stressed out that I'm just like, dude, this would be so much faster.
Yeah.
And
I'll
you've
get
already
that
been waiting.
sometimes too, and I'm just like, oh my god.
I
you guys.
have-
It's like 3 ingredients.
I get that all the time. We don't do as many bombs here as much as craft. Like if somebody wants to order 7 different craft cocktails, that usually is like, yeah, it's kind of annoying, but I'll do it. Like that's not a big deal.
I feel like you guys see that a lot more often.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah.
But making like one shot of this, one bomb of this, one DAC attack, one this, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
can we all maybe
what I
like
always
think
say.
of one thing? If I'm super busy,
Yeah.
especially. And at that time too, if I'm in the weeds, I don't really have an issue saying something with it, as
Yeah.
long as I'm nice about it,
Yeah.
just being like, oh, so we don't want just like 7 Vegas bombs. We want 2 Vegas bombs, 2 grape bombs, 2 DAC. Like that's what we want for sure. Okay, sure, yeah, I'll be right back. But I try to make it like a sly,
Yeah.
while still nice comment about it and being
Yeah.
like, let's maybe.
It's a lot
reassess.
nicer than I
Next
would
time.
do.
Yeah. It also depends on what time of the night it is and how busy it is and all that. But
well, because we had other people on that are like, I don't make different shots for people.
I don't do one bomb or one anything. Where if somebody orders any sort of bomb or green tea, I don't make one at a time. It's
Yeah.
minimum 3.
And so it'll be like, oh, okay, if you want Jameson and a Rumpelmans or whatever, even something like that, they're like, you're all getting Jameson.
oh, see, that's easy for me.
Yeah.
I don't
that's
Yeah.
you just
That's me
Yeah.
making
Or-
shots for a bartender.
Yeah.
It's like Ellie drinks Fernet, I drink Jameson,
Yeah.
Fabio and Seth will take a tequila. You know, that's not an issue.
Yeah.
But when you have to use a shaker and all that, and that's involved, then I'm like,
Do you, well, because your cocktails are already so complicated, do you guys like switch out your menus a lot? Like, do you get new ingredients and like new mixes to make and stuff?
just for like holidays, really.
Yeah.
Honestly, we had a fall menu and then we had the now winter menu.
So yeah, you guys have like a seasonal rotating.
Yeah.
menu,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
There's
and
also
those
like
ones
the ones
take
that
a
are just,
while to
Yeah.
to remember, and then by the
Oh,
time
I'm
you
sure.
remember it, it's like,
Then
oh, we're done
it's
with
done.
these.
Yep.
New
Yeah.
menu, here we go. But our main drinks, they've always been the same, and I think Troy is talking about maybe wanting to update the menu a little bit, take a couple of things off, add a couple different things. But at a tiki bar especially, you know, you've got your classic tiki cocktails. You like the people come back because they're like, oh, I had a painkiller one time when I was here a couple years ago. It
I
was
feel like
so
people
good.
would riot if you took away the
That's
painkiller.
what
Right,
pillow top.
right.
people are very specific on what they're like. Oh well, there's one person the other day was asking about like Troy if he still works here, and he does. But it was from when they first opened, and they had it like the menu was numbered. So she was like, "Can I get the number 4?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "I have no idea."
You use words.
Yeah, I was
Use
like,
And the
words.
number 4?
I was here after that, but I've been here for a while, and so I still never remember the number 1, number 2. But some people do ask for that still sometimes.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of them in my. I've got a note with all of our. I call it the Bellhop Bible, with all of our old recipes from old seasonal menus, just old like extended stays that we had that were here. So I have a couple of them, but a lot of times I'm just like, Troy, what was this? Troy,
Yeah.
let me know. Send me the specs.
That's pretty proactive of you to be like, have a dedicated like notepad on your phone.
No,
send
well,
that to
and then
me,
I share with everybody too, because
Yeah.
then if you know, sometimes I don't want to. If somebody says, "Will you make me something with tequila?" You know, I don't want to just make them a margarita or a paloma because that's on the menu. They probably saw it. They don't want that, so I'll go back and be like, "Oh, we did this a couple years ago. Let me just do that real quick," as opposed to just coming up with a new recipe in my head. And then, if anything, I'll just be like, "Oh, this is." And rename it, but it's really the high dive or like the different drink we did a long time ago.
Yeah.
But that's really why I like to keep it, and then you never know.
Yeah,
we can
you-
bring old ones back, and
You guys are definitely
Yeah.
better bartenders than I am.
You guys are actually like real bartenders. I guess so. Ellie, I know you work at like a high volume another bar with those.
Divey?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
it's a lot
Yeah.
divier. Yeah.
the Des Moines Register did call it a dive
I
bar in
know,
their
they
recent
just-
article. So.
Yeah. Wait, I just saw that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Anyway.
because I say that and they're like, "It's not a dive bar," and I'm like, "Well, Yeah. Compared to what I work at here, it's definitely
Yeah.
Right.
Well, like, yeah, some people ask me like what's the vibe of that bar? I'm like, I mean, it's a bar.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it is the most like bar. Like you picture a bar, that's it.
Yeah.
Like,
It's honestly
but like that one is like super high volume, but it's like very quick drinks. It's all just like, you know, the drinks have the ingredients in the name.
Yeah.
So you're throwing out, you know, like 300 drinks in a night as opposed to like, you know, maybe 50 to 100 here.
Yeah.
I like how do you like the juxtaposition of like
I like
those two
the
different jobs?
diversity of it.
Yeah.
Like here, that's why I feel like I'm more patient here because like I can like enjoy when I make a drink. But over there, it's very just like trying to throw out as
like,
many
hey,
drinks as I
figure it out.
can.
What do you want?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Especially
together.
it gets so busy over there, and like you gotta like just do it as fast as you can.
But I've also seen days that are like just as busy in here.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like last time we were in here was that like for the hot dog day, and it was
Dog
my
crow.
favorite.
Roll the clip.
Dog crow. Dog crow.
Dog crow.
Dog crow. Dog crow. Dog crow. Put it in your mouth. Dog crow. Dog crow. Dog crow. Dog crow. Dog crow.
Yeah, that was a crazy day.
Anytime I'm up here and she's down there, if we're busier up here, I'm like, we're busier up here. Wish you were working up here today. But because I worked at 300 over the summer as well, which, you know,
Oh, yeah.
and that's when I was doing this just full time. So it was always nice having a balance between the two of, you know, super high volume Vox sodas, Captain Cokes, you know, whatever. That is nice because the money is obviously like you're making a lot more money at a bar like that too, usually. But then you come here and you get to slow it down a little bit. You get to have that like art form to it. You know, better tasting drinks, better aesthetically looking drinks, and people always like to take their pictures of the drinks. You
I
know,
think that's my favorite. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get so I'm like, wait, you took a photo of the drink that I
you're
made
like,
for
oh my
you?
gosh, I did that. Tag me.
I have people do that like for bombs, and I'm like, no way.
No way.
Start blushing. You're
Yeah,
oh,
like stop,
thanks.
guys.
I don't know, like yeah. Anytime I just make a round of bombs for someone, they take a picture. I'm just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't get like. I'm just like, oh my god, like like if I made like something like that has like, you know, leaves and shit in it. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah,
The
take
salad.
a picture. And then, oh my
The
god.
whole
But,
course in there.
but I'm just like, yeah, no, I just made you a thing of just orange juice and liquor. Like, what are you doing?
A shot of Jameson,
pretty
and there's like 20
fancy.
of them, and they're taking a picture of it.
Like, it's just
But
so
then
aesthetic.
you also
Yeah.
get the people that just like they get the drink and then they just go
Oh,
and then
yeah.
they just throw it on the
Oh,
table.
yeah.
And you're
That's
like,
the most offensive thing
God, I
anybody
already
could
wanna
ever
clean
you're
do.
like
that
you didn't
up.
see me like picking that all the way up and like
Yeah.
grating the
And
cinnamon.
you
Yeah.
smack it. It's like
So
a
it's
whole
like
thing, and
My
like,
eye
yeah.
just like twitches a little bit.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Do y'all ever get people that come in that are like, I tried a Mai Tai in Trenton,
Oh
New
my
Jersey, and
gosh.
they know what they're doing there because they're not here. Like, how do you deal with that?
I think of the most recent example for me. They were like, "Oh my god, I was in Mexico and I was drinking these amazing Miami Vices," and I was like, "Oh my gosh, we have that here too." And it was nice because then she was like, "Oh, I feel like I'm in Mexico now," and so that was nice. But you definitely get some people where they're like, "Oh, I had this one like hurricane with this and this and this." And
Hurricane shot.
do you know how to PTSD?
Yeah, it's like shuddered a little bit.
But it's like, you know, if it's something I've never heard of, I'm like, cool, I don't know what that is. Do you remember what was in it, how they made it? And they're like, no. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm like, I can go Google it really
you
quick.
heard of Rumpel?
Then there's no pleasing you. Like-
Or I'm like, or just like, this is our menu. I'm like, this might be a little like it. I don't know. But also depends on how busy we are too. If somebody comes in and we're just getting our ass kicked, then I'm going to be like, okay, how about a painkiller?
Yeah.
You know, or let's try the zombie. But
Do you think like most people come in here and they like know that the expectation is that your drinks are going to kind of take a little bit longer? Or do you think that they come in here and they're kind of like, where's my fucking drink? Like,
Really?
I ordered one drink and it's, you know, packed in here or whatever.
Depends on the time of day.
you get a mix for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a mix. You get like, because we get people in here too that, you know, come in and they just absolutely love everything about Tiki. Because like Tiki is
Tiki connoisseurs.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I have my home bar. I have this rum and this rum and this rum. And I don't know. I know more about whiskey than I know about rum. We don't really do a ton with our spare, like different kinds of rums. We just have we have good rum in our drinks, and that's what we have. And like we're too high volume to really like be like, oh, I'm going to swap out this rum for this rum. But, you know, you get a lot of people that do enjoy that. And so you have to kind of meet them in the middle. But then you get people that come in and they're just like, oh, I just want a beer or just make me something good. So it is a nice little mix of that for sure.
I do think it's kind of silly when someone comes in here and they're just like, maybe a tequila drink. It's like, you came to a rum bar.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That's what I always say too. I'm like, well, this is a tiki bar. I'm like, we have a ton of rum. They're like, what kind of tequila do you have? I'm like, I have maybe like 4 or 5 tequilas. Like our
it's
house.
also because it's right behind us too. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you could just like, I always do the whole like presentation. I'm like, just look.
Like
bar
all of our
rack
tequilas
over
are
your
tequilas
shoulder.
are up
Yeah.
here.
Look with your special eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you,
My brand.
I had somebody who still gives me shit about this, but I was like really busy and I already like can't hear very well. And they ordered, what I heard was a tequila Coke. And so
No.
That's also
No.
crazy.
they're like, can we get 2 tequila Cokes? And I was like, yeah, for sure. And so I pour them up, I give them to them, and then I like go to
You
the
didn't
next
have
customer.
a second where you were just like,
Not
did
even
I-
a second. I just immediately just like, I was like, yep, that's what you
I've
want.
definitely heard
Here
that
you go. So I was just so like go that, and so now he'll come in and he'll like kick open the door and be like, I want a tequila Coke.
Oh, the kicking the door open would be the end for me.
Oh yeah, no, he does it as a joke. Like he's like,
I know.
but yeah. So I get shit about that all the time. But they wanted tequila sodas,
That makes
and
more
I just
sense.
heard Coke for some
Are they
reason.
from the South?
No, they're from here.
Oh.
Oh, then yeah.
Isn't that a thing? Like they'll call like Coke, like all pop
Oh,
Coke
yeah,
down in the
everything's
South
Coke,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. They definitely said soda, but then
Oh.
but then I like served it to them and moved on to the next person. They just kind of sat there like, what the fuck are these? Like,
To clarify, that's only in small towns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
in like Dallas or Fort Worth or Austin, like they'll name it whatever. They just don't say pop.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's just a conspiracy then.
I have a cousin from Mississippi that calls everything a Coke.
Yeah,
Really?
I mean,
Okay.
in my
I thought it was
small
like
town,
soda or like pop.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Not like
like
soda water.
specifically in the South, they'll call like anything, like a
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper or a root beer
Yeah,
or
so
anything.
when
a
someone
Coke.
orders, it's like, can I get a Coke? And they're like, yeah, what kind? And then they'd be like, Sprite.
yeah,
That's so crazy to
Why?
me.
Why just have that extra stuff?
say
Just like, let me
Sprite.
just get a Sprite.
Yeah.
that's
We
that's
all
what
have
we
one
used to-
life. We
in-
don't need to say more
Yeah.
more syllables than needed, you know?
In I went to school in Toller, Texas. It's a teeny tiny little bitty like there was a ribbon cutting for the first stoplight, and there was like a little I think it was called like a wagon wheel eatery or something like that, like just a tiny little diner. And you would go in and you're like, like what do you want to drink? I want a Coke, and then all right, cool. What? Like
What
a
kind?
Dr. Pepper. Okay, like that.
Just say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just say that.
Yeah, it's just small towns. I don't know why. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of, the same kind of thing sometimes happens when it's like, can I get a vodka soda with Tito's?
Yeah.
You know, I almost am just like, oh, so Tito's and soda.
Yeah,
Okay, cool,
yeah.
cool.
Can I get a Tito's and vodka?
I had a new coworker at my old job be like, do people actually ask for a Tito's and vodka? I said,
Oh, yeah. All the
absolutely.
time.
More than I would like to admit.
Happens over there a lot more than it
Oh,
does
yeah.
here.
Mhm.
That's-
Or do you guys have Tito's? Yes,
The world's number
I
one
do.
vodka brand?
I
Yes.
definitely have
Yeah, we have it.
Tito's. I've got a lot of it. Do you want one? Sure.
Okay, so speaking of that, like since you guys have like such a dedicated cocktail menu, do you like have to organize your well? Like you kind of mentioned this earlier that the well is kind of set up so that like how do you set it up? Are like drinks and the bottles and the liquors and everything kind of next to each other for specific drinks?
Yeah, so we have like right in front of us, we keep our fruit juices and our syrups in a couple Cambros on ice right in front of us. Everybody kind of sets up their juices however they want, but that's the easy part. As far as like the front rail, that's all of the bases for our main cocktails, and then the side rails over here, we've got like directly to our right is like the batches of our zombie mix, our Mai Tai, our pistachio vodka, all that stuff. So it's all right there, but then you've got your well liquors, your calls and different things like that. So it's all for the most part right within your reach.
Yeah.
When
like
we have
per drink though, right?
yeah,
okay.
So we'll set a couple together, but you know, it's not like the juices are right next to it either.
Right.
It's all the juices are here, syrups are here, and these are all your liquors.
Right.
But when we have a seasonal menu, there's not as much space for all this extra stuff because like the seasonal ones, especially the Christmas menu this year, Troy went crazy on all the ingredients on those. I'm like, it's fine, everything's fine. I just have to grab 17 bottles from over in this well to make one drink. But we keep them in different spare ice bins on the side. So like 2 different wells will be sharing the one. So it adds a few extra seconds onto the timing of it, but we try to cut down as much of the noise as possible to just crank them out faster.
So there and your bar is like mirrored also. So like when
It's supposed to be
this
anyways.
is a 2-parter question. So my second part to the question was, do you like get upset when like things are like moved around or
I
like
do.
it's
Oh,
not in the right
boy.
spot?
I do. I'm notorious
Do
for
you,
that.
do you like okay, I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, but I can't, there's no way I am. But like, okay, so the way our like well vodkas are set up is like backwards to me. Like the vodka
Okay.
should be here and then the tequila and triple sec should be on the other side. But like, so every time I come into my shift, it's rotated around, and so every time I go into my shift, I switch it around, and then like
You're just having this like passive aggressive fight with someone.
with someone who I don't even know who it is. Like it could be any of the other bartenders. Like, and I'm just like, this motherfucker. Like
I get mad at myself for like if I misplace or if I like move something around and I knew it was me, but I'm like, why the fuck did I do that? It is infuriating for like
She's
no
one of my
reason, but,
favorites
like,
though, because I'm the one that was like, Ellie, this is exactly how it goes. Don't ever differentiate from it.
Don't ever fuck with me.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Because that's
scared
what
of
I was
that.
trained on. Like when I first started here, we had our old beverage director doing it, and like he was very specific about it, and I respected that. And I'm like, okay, he's teaching me how to do it this way. This is the way I'm gonna do it. And we're not like, we don't necessarily want to be moving around to everybody's wells. Like you should be able to just stay at your own well for the majority of the night, but still obviously like helping everybody around the bar, but like always just go back to your well and do it. But you should be able to go work on anybody else's well and still have the same muscle memory about it, and everything should still be in the same spot. So when it's not, then I'm like, okay, who am I gonna have to have
this is
a
very
super
calm
great
for her,
talking
too, to talk about this. 'Cause this is not typical.
Yeah, what are the messages like in the group chat? Is it just like,
It's
Oh, I don't do
everybody-
the group chat.
No,
I
it's
go
in
directly to
person.
the source.
She is
Yeah.
confrontational about it, which I respect, but
Not mean though, never mean. Unless I've had to tell you like 47 times. I'm like, why is this still right there?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's just the way I do it. I'm like, but that's not, like, it's supposed to be this way. This is the way we're doing it.
Yeah.
Have it this way or just don't do it at all.
Look out here.
But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, it's not the end of the world, but I do like to have the uniform set up for each well, just in case, you know.
makes it go smoother.
It does. And when you are in a high volume craft cocktail bar like this, those little seconds do matter. And then it's less issues that you have to deal with as people getting disgruntled because it's taking so long, or like you're not running around the bar. And we've got a lot of space behind the bar here, so that is nice. But, you know, when it's busy as hell and we've got 4 or 5 bartenders and a bar back and a busser dropping dishes off, you know, you can't be running around. I just ran into a couple weeks ago because one of my bartender was running around the bar and slammed into my toe, and now it's all black and blue. I'm like, you wouldn't have to have done that.
Oh, that's broken.
If you, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good.
You haven't gotten it checked out?
Well,
Classic bartender.
I
just
got
drink
health
yeah,
insurance.
I don't have health insurance yet. I just started a new job though, so I will have health insurance again. But
there you go. By the
hopefully
time it'll be
yeah, hopefully it
healed.
doesn't fall off by then. But you know, it's just the little things that not everybody necessarily understands right away. But and I didn't either when I first started, you know. And I've had some tough managers and tough people on me that have taught me a lot about the importance of that, and it does add up. It really does. And it's like the more drinks we can crank out, the more money we're going to make. So let's cut down on any sort of downtime or any sort of extra waste that we can just to get these drinks out and get people in and out faster, you know?
Definitely. Okay, so with that being said, when you're making all these, I keep saying like they're super complicated cocktails, but because they're complicated in my brain. But like
More
okay.
than 3 ingredients.
Oh, dude, that's insane, dude. That's insane amount of
Ice
ingredients.
isn't one of the ingredients you're counting? Okay.
Yeah. No, it is that I'm counting for me. It's ice and rum and Coke,
Yep.
and that's it. I can't do more than
Tequila
that. But so when you are like really busy and you're making all these crazy cocktails, do you like? Okay, so this happened on. I don't mean to call you out, Ellie, but like this happened on when you accidentally poured pineapple juice into one of the drinks. Okay, when that happens at my bar, I still serve that drink just as is. Do you guys still do that as well, or does it have to be like?
We try to make it as like uniform as possible, like as consistent as possible every time, because it's like if somebody really likes that drink and I fucked it up, then I'm gonna have to remake it like that again.
Yeah, they're gonna know.
Oh yeah.
Then it's like
I love what you did, and then
I'm like, oh shit, I don't even know what I did.
That's like I had a
It's like,
friend
I
tell
fucked it
me,
up,
you make the best margarita here. And I'm like, well, everybody should be making exactly the same margarita
the
here.
same
What do you
margarita.
mean? What do you mean? But yeah, I mean, it
Sometimes
you know, it kind of
That's
depends.
what I wanted to hear.
If
Okay,
it's
thank
like
you.
if it's
we're
like
not these perfect bartenders.
Yeah.
this Kitty, this might piss you off.
That's okay. Piss me
At
off.
the bar I work at, our most popular shot, all of us make it different.
Oh, really?
Every single one of us makes it different. Yeah.
And
I think I make a different Vegas bomb. I think I make that differently than everybody
Yeah,
else.
Do you put crayon in your
too.
Vegas bombs?
Yeah.
I do
Okay.
too.
I like to do it with crayon.
So I learned without crayon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had someone from out of state. They're like, "Why isn't this red or pink or whatever?" And
Yeah.
We'll ask
Okay,
for
wait,
a Vegas
wait,
bomb
what?
with cranberry in it. I don't know what
Yeah.
else.
How do you
Yeah,
guys-
they were just like every other state does. Like it's literally, it was like just an East Village thing for a while, where it's like you do Vegas bombs without crayon.
Okay, how do you
Really?
guys make Vegas bombs? Because I don't want to give mine, because mine's for sure wrong.
That's why we
The
probably
standard
Jaden's like, I know how to do it. I want to see
Crayon.
if you know how to do it.
I'm actually going to test you. The standard for
Crown,
me
Crayon, Red Bull.
is just regular Crown, peach schnapps, and Red Bull.
Okay.
If I'm making
No crayon?
No, I don't. Not normally. I used to because I thought it tasted better, but I got down to I'm like, well, people order a Vegas bomb. This is what a Vegas bomb is. This is how I'm gonna make it. But if somebody's like, oh, I want a Vegas bomb, I think sometimes I like to do it with Crown Apple in with and cranberry
That's where
juice
I
as
thought.
well.
I thought it was
But-
Crown Apple at first, and then somebody was like, "Why are you pouring that in there?" When I asked for a Vegas bomb, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I don't know. It's weird."
Oh,
That's
that's
just
just
a
how I make
personal
it.
preference.
I
Yeah.
just think it's a little fun.
Just
Spice
a
it
little
up a little
spice
bit,
in there,
yeah.
yeah. When it comes to our cocktails, though, I mean, when I first started, Troy and then Dale was the beverage director here. He was very adamant on everything needs to be uniform, consistent.
Oh, yeah.
Everything should be the same. However, when it comes to shots and stuff, that's never been like a huge DAC attacks. Yes, because that's
Those are
our
always-
house shot. That's like our
just a
main one. But
daiquiri in a
'cause
shot form.
Yeah.
for the longest time we never had stuff to make great bombs, or I mean, everybody has stuff for Vegas bombs, but we don't have like a bunch of flavored vodkas and stuff, so we can't do like I don't have stuff for Jolly Ranchers and stuff like that. But if somebody behind the bar can find stuff that they want to make a Jolly Rancher with, go ahead. I'm not going to
a Jolly
tell you.
Rancher shot?
I always just do
It's-
all the puckers and that's
Yeah.
it.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh,
I
wow.
refuse
Also,
to
I
serve
thought that too.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I make mine.
I don't make them like that.
But
I
that's
don't know
just-
how I make it.
I don't know either.
Wait,
That's
so if
just
someone
from-
comes up to you and asks for a Jolly Rancher shot, what do you make?
I'm doing blueberry vodka, sour
Immediately
apple
wrong.
pucker.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know there was
I don't
blueberry
fucking
vodka.
know, dude. Ours is different, but ours is also changed. So that's the thing that I find difficult, and that I also find it easier to like get away with like
Yeah.
making something wrong, because our menu changes all the time.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I mean, I'll come in and it'll be like, I don't know, like Thanksgiving, and we'll have like a wicked menu or something
Mm-hmm.
like that. And so it's like stuff like that I'm like, okay, well, I definitely made this wrong, but it's still gonna taste good. So here you go.
Yeah. Just like I'm never
Sure
gonna
doesn't
make
like it,
something
yeah.
that's bad.
Right, yeah.
Maybe, but
Because all
hopefully
of our
not.
ingredients are basically, it's like some kind of pucker, a flavored vodka, and then mixer, and then Red Bull.
Yeah. Well, how do you make your lemon drops? This is what I like to ask people because
so I know how to make them regularly.
Okay.
Lemon vodka. I do like Absolute Citron, and then I have a lemon wedge with sugar on that, and then that's it.
Right.
That's all I do. But at the
But that's
at the
not
bar,
usually
at the
what
bar that I
people
work at. No, that's not what people normally want. They
but
don't.
that's how I was taught how to do it too.
And that's
and
how
I
the
was
recipe
like,
is. Yeah.
so if I'm, if somebody's annoying the shit out of me and they're like, oh, can I get 6 lemon drops? And they're like, oh, can I actually get 2 more? Oh, can I get 2 more?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to start
That's
being
the
like, okay,
worst.
well, here you go. This is what a lemon drop really is.
So
But.
the way I've been making them recently, because we don't have lemon vodka
Mm-hmm.
at one of the other bars I work at, so I've been using lemon Bacardi.
Bacardi Limon?
Yeah,
Hell
Bacardi Limon, and then a splash of lemonade, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Because we don't have we have lemons, but we don't have like the sugar packets and stuff to like.
Sure.
put
I
on
use
them
simple
and stuff.
syrup, especially here. I mean, not
Here
many
is
places
different for
has,
sure.
like,
Yeah.
simple syrup.
But
and
at
stuff,
the end of
but-
the day, too, it's like people are going to get upset if they don't get it the way they're used to,
Right.
And it's like nobody has the exact, like, there's not like this is exactly how you make a lemon drop. You can't differentiate from, like, every bar is a little different.
Right.
Every bar has different ingredients. I've always done it that way, though, too, like a citron or limon Bacardi with lemonade. But, like, here we don't have citrus vodka or lemon vodka at all. So we just do either well vodka or Tito's, however nice I want to
That's the
be.
first thing, yeah.
It does, with some lemon juice, some simple syrup, and that's usually what it is. Because our DAC attacks are our main house shot, which is rum, lime, and simple. So we just make it kind of like that, but with vodka and lemon instead of rum and lime. But I don't know if it's good or not. I'm like, this is what you ordered. Here you go. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
Right.
Lemon
yeah.
drop is the only shot that I've actually had people specify. Just like, I want it like this. It's
See,
like,
I
okay.
never have people specify it, and if they do, I'm just like, that's how we make it here. Next.
Yeah. Or just say, actually, we're all out.
Yeah.
We ran out. Sorry. What's going to get you?
I've realized that, like, well, you were kind of saying, like, how you have a little bit more patience here, and, like, you kind of get to chill when you make that. Well, chill
Sometimes,
more a little bit than, but, like, I definitely feel like I've been a lot like angrier working at the dive bars that I work at, because it's just like I just get a lot of more people that are like don't understand the industry, and it's like usually like college kids, and so I feel like I have like my tolerance level and my patience level has just like slowly been diminishing working at bars like that.
Oh, yeah.
But then when I go and work at the restaurant bar, which is like pretty much keeps the same volume throughout the entire day unless we get like massively hit for like a football game. But other than that, like that feels more relaxed to me now when it used to not. So it's like, I don't know, the balance of that whole.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same because when I'm over there, it's like people are just different.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Like, it'll be the same customers that can come in here, but for some reason, their patience level is like way different than here than it is over there.
And they're
So
just like more rude and just more needy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and
more needy.
on the
Yeah,
flip
way
side
more
of that
needy.
too, you can kind of alter how you react to that kind of stuff. Like here,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be
More
a little
put
bit more,
together.
like Troy always says, like it's a little bit more elevated,
Yeah.
a little bit. People are paying a lot more for our cocktails.
Yeah.
For sure.
Versus like a dive bar or like a lamp or something where it's like, everything's quicker. It's all just vodka soda. It's like you can get a vodka soda there and a vodka soda here, and people can
Yeah,
react
I still have to,
differently.
I'm still always respectful, but
Of
over there, I
course.
definitely am like next, like
Yeah.
what you said, like like anybody else, like anything. I just
Okay,
try to be a
cool.
little
Set their beer
bit.
down. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Get
Well,
out of my
Everybody
way.
else it's such a small bar over there too. This is a little bit
Yeah.
bigger, but like over there, I'm just like people want drinks as fast as they can get,
Yeah.
and shots and all that. But I'm
Yeah.
like,
It really just comes down to just how you gauge people's reactions and, just
Yeah.
how people are coming to you. And it's like, if you want to come to me with a certain energy, I'll also match that energy. But here it's
I
like,
couldn't see that with you.
whoopsie.
No, I love that though. But no, I'm the same way too. Is like if you come to me and you start just like demanding things
Yeah.
and being an asshole, I'm like, okay, dude, like I can do that as well.
Yeah.
And that's where I feel
Yeah.
like my like patience and tolerance has just like gone down because it's like I feel like I deal with that more often.
well, yeah, you don't
At
want to
that-
get disrespected,
Right.
but you can't like be as rude as they are to you.
Right,
You still have to be
yeah.
like, you have to put on that.
No, yeah, you can.
I was gonna say it also depends on the level of drunkenness
know
that they're at. There's a lot of moving parts in it.
Yeah.
They
But
definitely are.
I lose my patience a lot more over there.
Yeah.
And I have to go to the back and be like,
Yeah, and see that's how I used to do it, but now now it's like I'm the only bartender, working down there besides like my security guard. So
Yeah.
it's like I don't really get the privilege of like being able to walk
Yeah.
away unless like
That'd be
somebody
way
else is
harder,
down there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Over the weekend, I was working with someone who was he was having a rough time, and he was just like, "I'll be right back." And then like he goes in the walk-in, which it's not like a walk-in fridge or anything. I mean, it's just a walk-in, and then we just hear like fucking like bop 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 bop, and everyone in the
Kyled
bar
out.
just like went silent and just like looked over, and I was just like, "It's fine, you guys."
don't worry.
everything is fine.
Something just
Nothing is
felt
going
like-
on
And
back
then
there. I
someone, and then
promise.
someone was just like, I think your coworker's trapped in the walk-in. I'm like, nah.
No,
He's fine.
He's just moving stuff
No,
around.
it's fine.
He's just moving stuff around. That's all.
the noise carries really badly. I
That's a
don't know.
really good sketch idea. You're like, hold on one second, and you just go in the back. You just hear screaming and breaking, and like everything's fine out front.
There's been times where I remember one time a regular like went into the bathroom and then he's just like, ah! And he came out. We're all just like staring at him, just like wide-eyed.
You okay?
Like, you good? He's like, oh, did everyone hear that? He's like, yeah, man.
Everybody heard that. Yes.
You may as well not even got into the bathroom.
Do you want to show us what you did in there? I'm actually curious
A
now.
little nervous too. All right. Well, with that, let's get into our douche of the week.
Oh boy. Saturday this week was just pure chaos, and I don't know why. I kept asking
I had a bad
everybody.
Saturday as well.
Was it
so-
a full moon? I don't think it was.
That was last week.
Yeah,
It was
I kept
weird.
asking him like, "Is it a full moon?"
Why am I
What-
not surprised that you know the cycles of the moon?
I saw a meme about that. It was like a Venn diagram, and it was like witches, werewolves, and bartenders, and like the center of it was. So where all three of them meet, it was like knows the cycle of the moon, or like knows when it's a full moon, or something like that. And I was like, absolutely. But Saturday was just super chaotic. It was still fun, but we had a couple instances, and I've been here for 3 years. I've never had anybody do this, but there was a customer that came up and was like, "Hey, there's a girl throwing up in your plants right now," and I
Oh,
was like,
no.
And these are all
okay.
real plants
Yeah,
too. Like
all
they
real
spray-
plants.
These
Oh,
are
yeah.
all like
Even
they,
that?
all of them.
all of it. They watered them last night.
We
and
have
I-
plant
yeah.
people that come in and take care of them, and
Plant people.
Yeah, I don't know who
That's
it
what-
is.
Are they trying to steal our name or what? Do they have a podcast?
They should maybe
People
though.
podcast.
Plant people
Plant people
podcast. No, the only fake one we have is the Christmas palm tree up there. That's the only
okay.
fake one. But everything else is real. So it's like, okay. And the snake plants over there was where it was at. So there's like the wall, and she was sitting on one of the booths, and I was like, oh, okay, great, somebody's throwing up. So I yelled at the door guy. I said, Aiden, I need your help. We need her to get out of here. Like,
Aiden,
yeah,
killer.
get her. But Aiden's
That's
young.
my favorite thing to
he's
do.
Slow.
You're just like, hey, get up.
He
That
doesn't
one
want to
right there.
offend.
Murder them.
Yeah, literally. He's young. He doesn't want to offend anybody. Me, I don't really care that much. I'm like, okay, this girl's throwing up. Like, she has to go. I go up there, and she has 3 or 4 friends up there, and they're all just like kikiing, laughing, talking amongst each other while her friend is like dry heaving into our plants. So I'm not going to say that the girl throwing up was the douche of the week, but all of her friends were the douche of the week. I can't deal with that. I'm like, if you're sitting there and you see your friend like not in good shape, she's clearly throwing up in our plants, like not just on the floor, not on herself, like in her plants. Like, you're not going to clean that up. I'm going to clean that up. Get her out, get her home, take care of your friends. Like, don't be an asshole. We've all been there. I've had some instances back in like high school, college, when never mind, not high school, college, where it's like, you take it too far and you don't realize, but you're just sitting there and you're just, acting like nothing's happening, but your friend is clearly not doing okay. It's not only disrespectful to your friend, it's disrespectful to the bar that you're at. So I just went over there. I was like, you're all bad friends. You should all be embarrassed for the way you're treating her. I said, get her home, get out the bar right now. I can't deal with that. Oh, and then she also peed her pants at the same time too. So,
There we go.
so it's like, I don't know. It's
That's
just,
a nice cherry on top.
Yeah. So I had to clean that up, which, it's.
You ain't cool unless you pee your pants.
So that's definitely my douche of the week for sure. That was a recent
think
one.
that their friends were like not engaging in like helping her because they didn't like want you to see it, or they're trying to like hide it?
I don't know. Because I went up there and my door guy went up there too. So we both were on different sides of them, and I don't know if they were also super hammered or what. I know one of them was pretty drunk, but the other two, they just kind of looked at me. They didn't say anything. They didn't really react. I'm like, she's keeled over, dry heaving into our plants right now. If that were me and my friend, I would be like, oh my gosh, let's get her to the bathroom. Let's get her some water, like anything like that. Let's get an Uber going. Nobody had any sort of hustle or alertness to it at all. And I just was like, you guys are bad friends. You should be embarrassed of this. I said, do better. Get her home. Go at the bar right now.
Yeah, for real.
And I've had other situations like that too. Like I don't like when people don't take care of their people that they're out with. I had an instance where I left the bar and drove home and saw a girl like in the grass along the sidewalk just laying there. And
forgot about that.
Yeah. And I was with my barback at the time. I was driving him home, and so I pulled over and got out the car and was checking on her, and it's like, what if somebody else were to have found her, like you don't know.
It really is just like seeing like a child by
literally.
themselves. It's like, where's your parents? Where are your friends?
That's
like,
what I did. I immediately was like, where are your friends? I said, give me your phone. I'm calling your friends. Got her to like stop throwing up because she was in the grass just puking everywhere, and she's
Wait,
like,
was
my
this the
friends
same
left
lady?
me. No, this was
a
like
different one.
spring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, different. I just don't like when people are bad friends to their drunk friends at all.
For
It
sure.
really bothers me. But I called her friends and I put her in my car and I said, don't fucking move. I'm coming to see you guys right now. I was like, stay where you are. And I get there and her friends are there and I'm just kind of ripping them a new one. I'm like, she was literally outside laying on the grass 3 a.m. I'm like, and you're over here with some like TikTok looking 22-year-old motherfucker. I'm like, I can't deal with this. And one of her friends started crying because she felt so bad, which I was like, good, you should feel bad.
The rest of them, we're just so sick of her
They're
shit.
like, I'm so sorry. And it's like, that's fine. You can be frustrated with your friends when they're hammered like that, but you don't want to put somebody else in harm's way.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Yeah.
Supposed to take care of them.
Yeah. We look out for each other. That's
Was
how
it kind
is.
of fun scolding their friends?
Oh, it was so much fun.
Oh yeah,
That's
so
her
much
favorite.
fun.
talking to them like they're children.
No, literally, and they were young. I mean, I was definitely a little older than them. They were young. They were freshly 21, 22. So it was a learning experience for everybody. But I'm more than happy to be the one to let them know, like, something bad really could have happened to her. Like, something really bad could have happened to her. Because, like, shortly after I got there and was helping her and, like, holding her hair back while she was still on the ground, there was a group of, like, kind of sketchy-looking dudes that walked past and, like, were making comments about it. And I was like, keep walking. I was like, do not let me come at you about this right now. I was like, clearly she's unwell. Clearly she needs help. Keep walking. And I told them, I was like, I don't know what could have happened if it would have been somebody else that found her, if it could have been somebody, that a cop, God forbid, you don't want to get her to get arrested for this stuff. Like, just take care of your people. That's really what it is.
You definitely did the right thing.
Thank you.
Sure.
Such a girl's girl.
Such a girl's girl. Well, and then my barback too, he was just all pissed off about it too, because he has got a couple kids, and he was like, I would never do this to anybody, like especially a young girl like this. Like, this is just crazy. And so yeah, he was there to help give some backbone to it as well.
Yeah.
I was just wondering in those situations, like, what happened? Like,
I-
Where
like,
do things go? Yeah. So wrong.
right.
She was waiting outside of a dude's house though, so at the end of the day, it was,
Oh, well.
yeah, but
Maybe you did the guy a favor and her a favor.
probably he wasn't answering the phone, and she was just vomiting all over the ground, and her friends were over by the sculpture park, and we were nowhere near
That's
the
probably
sculpture
why he wasn't
park.
answering and letting her in, because he's like, I don't want you to throw up on my stuff.
I know.
Just on the sidewalk.
I'll
So
shame their
sad.
friends
In the
any
grass.
day.
It's really fucked.
Yeah. Okay, does anybody else have a douche of the week?
I have one that is always, I know most girls or maybe most guys get it too, but the smiling thing. When I have a very, like, especially when I'm bartending here and I'm like focused on making a drink, and then like the person I'm making the drink for, they go, you should smile. Like, smile while I'm making your drink. I'm like,
You should die.
you should actually get the fuck out.
That would make me smile.
That's just always been my biggest pet peeve. And it just happens, like, I think at least once a week.
Really?
I just don't know if I have an RBF that's so bad where
I don't know. I never get anybody to tell me that, and I think it's probably just because I'm a guy. But also at the same time, I don't like. I do notice, like I notice that I also have like a resting bitch face whenever I'm bartending. So like, I don't know why people don't tell me that because I'm definitely like.
They
Not-
just assume you're
Smile
upset.
more.
Yeah, they just assume I'm upset, and then that's why I only get $1 tips.
I think
Is it a resting bitch face though, or are you just focused?
That's
That's the
too.
thing. It's like
my
I'm
thing
just
is, like,
focused.
That's
Yeah.
what I told him. I'm like, that actually is just my face. And
Yeah.
I'm a little offended that you're saying that anyways. I had one woman do it to me. It was like a few months ago, but she was like, I'll give you $100 if you smile right now.
Did she smile?
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm cheesing right now.
One
Look at
time I
me
was like-
smiling. Give me that money.
She actually did pay me
Pay
too,
up.
so I was a little like, well, I guess
then
that was worth
immediately
it.
That
smile
makes
goes
me a
away.
little happier.
Yeah, but
Jaydn,
I'm
I
like-
think you just have a bitch face in general.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay.
Yeah, like
I
when you
try.
are like locked in, I mean, people just assume it's just like, oh, why are you so upset? It's
you
like
so mad?
I'm not.
I'm also just ignoring you because I've got 17 people in
Yeah.
front of you
Yeah.
and I'm making 6 cocktails right now. I'll be right with
Yeah.
you.
But also, like, even if
That's-
I'm not currently making a drink and I just like, and
I'm there.
I'm just there, people are just like, "You all right?" I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm just at work right now."
Yeah. I'm
Like, do
even
you
more
smile while
upset.
you're at your 9 to 5 the
Yeah.
whole time?
Right
Like,
here. That's,
I've said that to a guy before. I'm like, when I'm like, he had already been trying me. I'm like, do people come up to you when you're at work and tell you to smile more? He goes, no. I'm like, oh, why are you doing it to me? Why are you doing it to me? I'm just doing my job.
Yeah.
Thank
I know
you.
we're supposed to like entertain them. I don't even know if we're
Yeah.
supposed to do that, but
well,
that's not really part of the job
No.
description.
no. But so that's what they want.
I mean,
Yeah.
especially places like here, it's like the experience of it,
Yeah.
which is I can understand, yes, but
but I'm not
you're
gonna
gonna
be like creepily,
demand
like,
it, yeah.
pouring a drink like that. That's just
I'm
weird.
You have
having
9
so
different
much
cocktails
fun.
to make.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole
Like-
time. I'd look psychotic.
That
if I
just
did
reminded me of that chick
Like,
from Bar Rescue. When she's like one of like the master like craft cocktail people, and she's like, and then smile.
Yeah.
And while she like does the shaker,
hell no.
and I was like, I'm just like, oh, I hate this so much.
My favorite is when people are like, yeah, shake it. And I'm like, ugh. Okay.
You go
Never
from
mind.
a full shake to a half shake.
I'm like,
You're
I'm actually done shaking it now.
Like,
Thank
never
you.
mind.
Well, I just get really annoyed when like I feel like this is kind of in the same line of like a customer telling you to smile, but like when customers tell you and like come in and they're like, oh, that's not how I make those, or like or can you make this
I
drink
didn't
and I'll
ask.
give you all the ingredients, and I'm like, dude, no, like don't tell me how to
I'm
do
not
my
learning
job.
new drinks tonight.
Yeah.
No.
Don't like it's like, who are you? I don't come into your job and tell you how to be better at your job. Like, just let me suck at my job.
Yep.
Let me be the worst here.
Like, oh, you didn't like the way I made it? Here, let's take a Jameson shot about it and shut up and leave me alone.
Yeah,
what
I'll
else
make it
can I
right
get
next
you?
time.
You know? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably.
We'll see how I'm feeling.
I'm just back here trying my best.
Yeah. Just trying my best.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
I got a guy that came in at like 1:55 in the morning, and he just wanted to get a shot. And like, granted, the other bartender was helping him, gave him the shot, and it was like, all right, here's your shot. You got to take it, and now you got to go. He's just like, why do I have to leave right away? It's like, because it's fucking 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to do that. And then he's just like, you have to. It's the law. He's like, man, I was gonna tip you $100. And it was
Okay.
like,
Doubt it.
we were just like, okay, let's see it. He's
Yeah.
like, well, he had like already like signed it, like closed his tab and like stiffed on the shot. And he was like, all right, let's see it. And then sure as shit, like the other bartender got him to tip, like he Venmo'd him $100. And so he just gave me
Oh.
like $50 cash. He's like, that's our $100 tip. And I'm like, all right, that's
I
awesome.
take it.
So,
Yeah,
like-
see, Ellie has done that a couple times. Not necessarily with the Venmo of it, but I don't know. Me, I'm just kind of at the end of it. I'm like, no, like, if we do it for them, we have to do it for everybody kind of thing. It's like, yeah, I want their money. But Ellie's like, money? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll make their
that's why we're
shots.
here. That's
So I was
why we
like,
do it.
you make their shots. I'm going to go start cleaning so I can go home.
Yeah.
You know, like, at this point, we're already done. But yeah, she's always good about
Yeah,
that.
I will
She's-
serve shots like right up until like
Oh,
2 a.m.
absolutely.
but, like,
Absolutely.
I just, sometimes I get in a mood where I'm just like, you know what, everybody out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really, unless, I mean, if we said last call and I've already given you your last shot, then that's it.
And here it's one of the bars where this isn't necessarily like a closing down the bars kind of bar, especially when it comes to our cocktails, because they do take a long time and they are really boozy. And, you know, people have a couple and then they're like, oh, can't walk out the door.
Yeah.
So we turn the lights on here at 1:30 and then we try to have everybody out by 1:45. And then it's like, if they want to get upset, it's like, okay, well, you got 15 minutes. Like if it were me, I'm going down the street. I'm going to Ernie's. I'm going to Lamp. I'm going somewhere else. And I'm going to try to get a shot there. Like, I'm not going to argue with the bartenders here being like, well, it's not 2 o'clock in the morning yet. It's like, I know, but I've been here since noon. So
crazy how many times like
Yeah.
like I'll make the announcement at like 1:55 and I was like, we're closed, finish your drinks, start making your way out, and someone's like, fuck you,
And they're
It's
like,
fuck you.
Get out.
they're like, what do you mean? It's like, that's actually how time works.
It's like, why do I have to leave?
that.
And I was like, I don't know, man. If you got a problem with this is what people write to senators for.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
gosh.
go to a city council meeting and try to get the law changed, I guess, if you have that big of an issue
This
with
has
it.
been like the biggest problem here recently is we'll have like groups of people in here still. And we've already said like last call, everybody like get your drinks and head out. And then we'll have like these, there's been multiple, it's mainly girls that do it, but they're like, yeah, everybody get out. And we're like, no, we're talking about you.
All of it.
Yeah.
Like you're the one.
Or even just
They keep doing
people
that.
not necessarily even regulars, but people that come here every now and then, you know, that think, or like they kind of know a couple of the bartenders and they think that they have every right to still sit here
Yeah.
and hang
We're like,
out.
no, we still want to go home.
It's like, no, yeah, that means you as well. That means
Yeah.
everybody has to leave.
I always wonder whenever people are really mean about it, how like, what do you think is going to happen? Like
Exactly.
you're really shitty and snotty to the bartender, and they're like, "It's a great job. I respect you for standing up
You
to me.
should-
You can stay as long
you
as you
should
want."
stay here.
Yeah. No.
You
You know,
help
you're
us
right. Yeah,
clean
you can
too,
stay till
yeah.
tomorrow if you want.
Sleep here.
You can
Just
stay
for
if
you
you
to
help
sleep
me
here.
mop the floors.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One of my coworkers always announces that last call. He's just like, if you don't work here or fuck someone who does, you gotta go.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a good one. I always say, like, if you're not friends with the owner, which is like at that point they're all like, I know the owner.
like, I
I'm
know
like,
the
no, you
owner.
don't.
Never
Get
mind.
the fuck
You do
out.
I'm like, let me call him right now.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Let me send a picture of you to him.
Yeah.
Just,
He's like, I've never met that
I
person
would
in my
never
life.
do that. I'm just like, get the fuck
What are they
out.
gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah, call up the owner. Can I stay?
I've done that before. People are literally, they've done that before, especially not here, but it happened at Lamp one night. They're like, well, I know James. And I'm like,
So do I.
okay.
Shout out James also.
Shout out James.
Sick. He wants you to leave too.
Love that dude. Love that dude.
He actually
Absolutely.
agrees with all of this. Yeah.
Unless he is there and you're with him, you got to get out.
Yeah.
If he's there, I don't care. I'm not going to tell you
Yeah.
shit. You know, like if
At
you're
that
with
point,
him,
he can lock
he
up.
can handle that. Yeah.
He's paying me to tell you to leave.
Yeah. And then at that point too, if it's 2 a.m., you know, technically legally we have to have you out of here. So if he wants to do it, you know, and have you there, that's on him. That's not
Right.
me.
Yeah, but
you know?
nobody else wants you there. So
Yeah,
like,
but I'm trying to clean and go home.
Yeah,
I'm sleepy.
that's all I want.
I'm a little buzzed.
that's all I
as
want to do
well.
is just go home after this.
Just
I love it when
sleep.
people are just like, so what are you doing after this? It's like cleaning until 3 a.m.
Yep.
and then
Yeah.
going to bed.
And then
It's like, you want to hang out? No, because you're wasted and I'm sober.
Yeah. We get that a lot here. We have a couple of bartenders that their friends will come up to the door and they'll just be like, oh, I tell them this every week. I'm still here. It's going to take me like an hour to clean. Like, go home. I swear I'm not that much fun. I promise. And they're just people come up to the door and knock on the door and try to get in. And it's like, just no, you got to
Yeah.
go home. I'll see you later maybe. Otherwise, probably not. I'm going to go home as well.
But a couple times they're just like, let's do afties. And I'm like, I will not be out of here until like 3:30 or 4 in the morning. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, wait.
That did happen to me last weekend. I did get out of here at 3:30 and I still went to an afties.
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately. It doesn't happen all that often, but once in a while I'll participate. But as long as they're still up and ready to go when I'm off. If
Yeah.
you can wait until 3:30 in the morning, sure.
Well, speaking of afties, we're about to get into our after hours Patreon episode. We're gonna wrap up this one.
You don't have a douche?
Well, no.
No? Okay.
You guys were so good. I don't want to top those ones.
All right.
So, yeah, we're gonna
Do
get
you
in.
have a douche of the week?
Oh yeah, mine was the guy that ended up tipping us
you
$100.
did. You did.
Well, I guess I do have a douche of the week, but it's kind of extended from the last episode. So I'll just explain it. But there's more to the story now. Basically, this dude came in. He was with like 2 other girls. I think one of them was like his girlfriend or something. I don't know, whatever. But they a little bit younger. They were like freshly 21, 22-ish. And so they were already pretty lit up, and I didn't really recognize that when I got in there, or like when they came in. And so he goes over to the Touch Tunes, and he puts in $2 into the Touch Tunes, and he's so drunk that he doesn't. I just don't think he's ever worked a Touch Tunes before. As I think really
Forgets
what
how jukeboxes work.
Yeah,
Super
I
hard.
think that he is the only one playing music on it.
Yeah.
Why isn't my song playing immediately?
So yeah, exactly. So he puts the $2 in. He picks the same song twice, basically, and then he doesn't
Studio
know
version and live version.
Yeah, he did the studio version and the live version, and he didn't know that he had already picked the songs. So that's where it was like, he like pulls me over and he's like, "This thing ain't my money," and I was like, "Okay, like let's calm down, you know, like whatever."
Well, did you put money in it? Because that's what
And
it's
then-
supposed to do.
Because so then I looked at it and it was like 0 credits, and then he's trying to play the Santa Monica by Everclear, and it's like it says insert more money to play song, and he's like, "I put in $2 in this and it's still telling me to put in more money," and I was like, "Dude, don't yell at me right now.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, you don't need to be yelling at me. This $2 we're talking about here on Touch Tunes, like." This is not how we're going to handle this situation. And so then he just can't understand. He's like, "What is this, a big scam? Is that a scam? Is that what it is?" And I was like, "Yeah,
Yes.
it's Touch Tunes."
Yes.
Like, yes, it is a
also-
scam.
It's scamming
It's
people out of
literally
money.
a
Yeah.
scam.
Same
I
thing
didn't
with
s-
our photo booth.
Yeah.
Like it's
You
very similar.
pay for a service that you don't get. Well, the photo booth, you even get to
You get a
keep
photo,
the picture.
absolutely,
Yeah.
but $7, you're like, okay.
Yeah, you don't get to keep the song after you pay
No,
for it on
yeah.
Touch Tunes.
You
So-
just get the 2 minutes of enjoying listening.
Yeah.
I put
to
a
it.
20 in your
Exactly.
photo booth and it didn't give me change. Like, why did you think it would?
Yeah, literally. And so anyways, the dude is just mad. Another like regular who used to work there actually like goes over and tries to talk to him, tries to calm him down. And I was like, "Thank you, because I don't want to deal with
Yeah.
this guy right now. I've got a full bar, whatever." That doesn't work. And so even the dude's like, "No, like don't give him a bomb or anything," like,
Yeah.
and starts walking away. And so then finally they get so angry that they leave. And then as they're walking out, they're like, "Great service." And I was like, "Thanks, man." Like, obviously he was being sarcastic, but I was very nice about my thanks to him. I was like, "Thanks, man."
Thank you so
I really
much.
appreciate that.
Yeah. But then I found out, okay, so, one of the owner's personal numbers is on the Facebook page. So they looked up the Facebook page, called that number 10 different times.
Oh, no.
Left multiple voicemails.
Jeez.
And then also left a Google review and was like, and all of it was just like, "Fucking terrible service. Fuck you guys. You're all fucking piece of shit." And then the email or the voicemail, we didn't even listen to it, but we just read the transcript and it was like, "Your bartenders are shit and fuck you and Touch Tunes doesn't work. I don't even know why you have it." And then, but the best part of the whole thing was that he walked out so angry, and then the first 2 songs that played were the 2 songs that he paid for. So he just didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
Paid for the songs and then didn't recognize it and then left before the songs could even play.
Sounds like he would be the type of person to leave a Google review.
Yeah,
'cause-
and his Google review was like 1 star, a ton of fucks like in the Google review and stuff.
Did it
and
when
I
he was
just
still
like-
10 toes deep,
Yeah.
drunk as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
even when because they did bring it up to me, and I was like, honestly, this is over $2.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't need to call you 10 times and then leave a
Also,
voicemail.
remove your phone number
Yeah,
from
I don't know
that
why
page.
that's a thing.
Yeah,
either,
probably should.
To be honest.
Could you imagine if
No. I don't think he'd want that.
I do find a little bit of comfort that like all of my complaints go directly to the owners, but like
Yeah.
other than that,
Ours go on Google reviews.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
always like they had one maybe bad experience. We all have bad days. Like
yeah.
right?
we can't always be 100% perfect for all. Try to, but
Yeah.
people who leave the reviews are not always.
My
Definitely.
favorite review ever to have received here, it wasn't even about me, but it was about Troy, our manager, and they took a picture of him behind the bar too, and it was quite literally just about his shoes. He had white tennis shoes on, but they were filthy. I mean, you're behind the bar, like you don't wear white shoes behind the bar. But she was like, "Oh my gosh, like he's just so dirty. He can't keep himself clean." And he's like, "What do you mean? These are just my shoes.
Yeah.
What do you
I'm
do
not
with
serving my
sticky
drinks in my
syrups all
shoes. Like,
day?
what do
Yeah.
you mean?" But people
Didn't
are
like
just
my J's.
yeah. It's like, okay, go buy them new
Sorry.
shoes then.
Yeah.
Stop writing reviews about it.
No shit.
Did you
All
like
right.
your drink though? I don't know.
Maybe if it had
Drink
better
was
shoes.
really good though.
I think she did say something along that line.
But it
Like,
was really sweet.
service was still really good, but the bartender was like dirty or something like that. I was like, what the hell? People sometimes just want to see their own.
Google
words
reviews
on-
are insane, and
Yeah.
just Yelp reviews in general.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, let's get into our After Hours Patreon. If you're not subscribed on that, it's only $5 a month. On Patreon, you get access to early episode every week and the After Hours episode. So you get an early episode and an extra episode if you sign up on Patreon. And the link is in the description. Thank you guys so much for doing this with us.
Thank you.
You guys have been amazing. Thank you, Bellhop, for letting us come here and take up your time and your guys' time as well.
Shout out Bellhop.
Shout out Bellhop. And then, so what are the tags so that people can follow Bellhop and come and hang out with you guys?
At Bellhop Tiki.
Yeah, I think it's just at Bellhop Tiki.
On Instagram, yeah.
Instagram. Is there a Facebook too?
There's a Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the same.
Okay.
Bellhop Tiki.
Yep.
At Bellhop Tiki. Awesome. All right. And then make sure you also follow Poor People Podcast on everything. And hell yeah, let's get into our
Hell
Patreon.
yeah. Cheers.
For richer, for poor. Thanks for watching Poor
Poor People.
People. You.